Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, maybe go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audit. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this. And what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while, the woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. That was great.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning, good morning, all. Welcome to the show. Oh, it's Thursday. Woo-hoo. Oh, my goodness gracious me. But thanks, going on with my. There we go. All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here this beautiful Thursday morning, and once again, and as per usual, we are live. All right. Oh my dearie dear. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my dearie dear. Welcome all you people to the show that is right here. That was a good one, right? No? I guess not. Anyway, let's see who was here first this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Jason D was first. Here's your happy dance, kind sir. Here you go. All right, yes. Great to have you here. Welcome. And if anyone didn't see my community post yet, as always, I got my Love for Ray bracelet on. She's not here again today. Unfortunately, it looks like her health actually, well, her kidneys specifically took a turn for the worse. So she's back on bed rest. So, you know, all of our thoughts and prayers and well wishes are with her, of course. And as always, hopefully she'll get to feeling better sooner rather than later. But, oh, my goodness gracious me. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I love her so much. Anyway, she's not going to be here today, but that's all right because we're here and we're together. And we got Greg Jonick here. He was the first like. All right, I'll take it. That's good stuff, man. Ron Klotzer is here. Hey, number 3, that's me. Hip, hip, hooray. You will see. Cliff Hickson is here. All right. I'll go third, maybe. How about fourth? Third or fourth and south and north. I don't know what it means. Something that rhymes with spleens. Terry Barnes is here. Good morning, my friends. God bless you all. God bless you too, Terry Barnes. Great to see you, as always. Doc Leno from Doc Leno Storytime. Hello, the ultimate Karen tries to get an automated phone system of a store fired. Oh, man. I can't wait till these guys, we start getting more recordings of these people arguing with AIs. I'm the Highway Star. Yes. Good morning, people. Good morning, Highway Star. Great to see you. And, of course, Tiny Chihuahua Life is here. Great to see you as well. Ron Klotzer, Greg Jonick, what's up? Highway Star, Tiny Chihuahua, Ron Klotzer, boom, 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 boom. Yes. Script Cat is here. What's up, Script? Great to see you. Just popping in to say hello to all you shiny, happy people laughing, shining, happy people holding hands. You know, this is one of the reasons why I love the internet. Just relatively recently, I found a clip of some live footage of the B-52s from like the CBGB days, like the old days when they were first starting out, before they had like, you know, because when you're playing in front of a huge crowd, you got to have a bigger stage presence, right? So I'm used to seeing the B-52s where the girls are wearing these huge beehive hairdos that are like 4 feet over their head. And, you know, he's wearing these crazy suits and like all this big stuff for a big stage with a big crowd. But seeing some footage of them from when they were first starting out, and they were still had like that 50s kind of style in their clothing, but it wasn't like overtly so theatrical. You know, but they were just a band that was kicking ass on stage. Like, it was really, really, really cool, man. Really cool. King Stu 2000, good morning, all. Good morning to you, sir. Greg Jonick, Highway Star, Ron Klotzer. Who else is here? Let's see. Let's scroll down and find out who's in the house today. Will make me scream and shout. P. Barnes II is here once again. Yeah, hello, my Planet Rash fellows. That's right. I love it. I love it. I love it. The Rash family's in full effect on Planet Rash. The other day, my son was asking me, Dad, what dimension do we live in? And I'm like, well, of course, the third dimension. He's like, yeah, but what if there's a fourth dimension that's different? I'm like, well, we don't know about it, so what difference does it make? Well, maybe it's the Hez dimension, the Rash dimension. There you go. It's not planet Rash, it's dimension Rash. That's where we live. Let's see, P. Barnes, Tiny Chihuahua, Cliff Hickson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see, P. Barnes, Terry Barnes, Highway Star. Who else is here? Let's find out. Let's scroll through the names and see which wonderful, fantastic, beautiful people are watching the show today. Hi, how about David E. Persons? All right. How do you make a frauditor robot angry? Keep pushing his buttons. All right. Yes. Oh, dear. Let me upify that a little bit. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. What? He's not it again. Who else is here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. Jason D. P. Barnes, Highway Star, Ron Klutzer, Tiny Chihuahua. Frauditor Watch is here. All right, great to see ya. And let's see, we got Mason Glitterman in the house. Hello, I'm here to chew bubblegum and flirt with Ray, and I'm out of gum. Yeah, but Ray's not here. Oh. Hey, don't you flirt with my woman, man. Careful. No, yeah, she's unfortunately, once again, she's ill again and back on bed rest. So I'm sorry. Donna Ray for $5. Good morning, chat and has sending hugs to Ray. Feel better. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And here is your happy dance. All right. All right. Thank you so much. And just a reminder once again that Ray and I discussed it, and we decided to bring back we always used to do a monthly drawing. Then when I first moved here, I stopped because literally everything, all my prizes and everything are still in Florida. But Ray and I talked about it, and we decided to bring it back this month because she has a full collection of baby voodoos. So we'll be giving these away, as well as I got a full set of dancing cards. So we'll be giving those away as well. And any donation to the channel in any amount automatically gets your name added to the drawing. So Donna Ray, that also gets your name added to this month's drawing. Good luck. And hopefully you'll be a big winner in this is July. I don't know why I lost my months. All right, here we go. Tasting meat for it. Sandwich sauce that hurts. Cut it out. I won't stop. It should be going to you, not me. I don't know what happened. That hurt. Thank you so much for the 5. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. Let's see, where are we? My computer is so poopy caca sandwich sauce. It's no good, Nick. Where's my I'll be catching up as I go because my computer is piece of poop, you know. It's lame every day. Oh, if you guys could see what I'm looking at, you'd be like, throw that damn thing out the window. What is going on with this? Where am I? You should glitter in 3 birds. There we go, Donna Ray. All right. Carl / Order the Squirrel. That's 20 seconds to go. Shoot. Pray for Ray. Absolutely. Let's see. Thank you. Your support is awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. Florida Jim is here. Good morning from Florida Rashers Breakfast Club. I love you guys. Yes, best fans in the world. Mr. Thomas says, good morning, has an happy Friday Eve, and let's keep Ray in our thoughts and prayers. Yes, absolutely. Tiny Chihuahua, Pete Barnes, Chris Kelling, buenos dias, mis amigos. Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien, ¿y tú? All right. Así. Yes. Buenos dias. Let's see, Tiny Chihuahua, Pete Barnes, Chris Kelling. Donna Ray for another $2. I'm lurking while working. Oh, we love our worker lurkers. Here's another happy dance. All right, yes, I love it. Thank you so much. I get your name twice in the drawing. On the list for the drawing. All right. Let's see. Julie Weaver, pray for Ray. Yes, absolutely. Hello, welcome to the show. Great to see you. P. Barnes, Highway Star, Tiny Chihuahua. Griffey for 2 Australian News Now Voodoo. Did you slap me last night? Tase him. Oh, no. You're going to tase me again. This ain't right, man. You guys aren't supposed to do this while my voice is still hoarse. I get to... Thank you so much, Griffey. I appreciate it. Yes. I love tasting him. Eventually, he'll get his old voice back, but in the meantime, he still deserves to take a beating every once in a while. These damn frauditors. Let's see. Highway Star, P-Bond, Script Cat, what's up? Pray for Ray. I love it. Tiny Chihuahua, P. Barnes, Jason D, Griffey, Donna Ray. All right. Yes. Who else is here that I didn't say hello to yet? RPB68. Okay. Big giveaway for donations for crap. Hey, whatever. I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, man. Some of the stuff like these voodoo dolls, these were handmade. So this stuff definitely isn't crap, and these were originally part of a giveaway. And I mean, seriously, like this is a really high quality. The way this thing is made, it was all hand sewn by Salacious. She only made 10 of them, and there's still one left for a giveaway. She made 10. I gave away 9. There's one left. I have this thing. I call it my time capsule box because I made it a few months ago. It has a full set of all 110 custom auditor versus anti-frauditor card game cards, which doesn't exist anymore. It's discontinued completely. So it's got a full set. It's got an original copy of my book, The Frauditors Handbook, which is available on Amazon, and the last of the handmade voodoo dolls. I sealed them all in the box, and I put it aside, and I said, whenever I hit 5K subs, whatever month I hit 5K, that month, that's going to be the grand prize. Is my time capsule box. So we definitely got some big, good prizes coming up in the future. A couple months ago, I gave away a microphone that was donated for a prize from the Grumpy Old Man, which is going to Blackheart Night as soon as I get back to Florida and get it. But like I said, that was why we haven't done the giveaway for a couple months, because I had all the prizes, like I bought them all in advance, obviously, so I'd have them to give out, but they were all still in Florida. But like I said, I do have my Dancing Cop cards, and Ray has, she's got a brown one, she's got a black one, she's got a yellow one, she's got a red one. Well, no, I think actually the red one is already going to Graham from the Graham and Bob Show, who is here today, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. All right. But yes, you can get the brown one, the yellow one, the red one. No, damn it, I just said the red one's going to Graham, didn't I? Blue, black. So you never know. You might get a baby voodoo doll of your very own. When will you be able to get the rest of your equipment from Florida? Well, that's the whole thing right now, is because, like, this is the whole reason I don't have it with me now. So the whole story basically is this. I had it all lined up for me to come back here because I finally, forever, I've been trying to find a place here. I'm constantly filling out applications for places in Wisconsin. I finally get approved for one. So after all this time, the one time I got approved, who knows if I'm ever going to get approved again? I didn't want to not take the opportunity to move here when I had the opportunity to be closer to my kids. So that was number one priority. So I put a down payment on this place so she'd hold it until I got there. So I didn't want to lose it. So I had to get here as quick as I could. So I set everything up. It was all good. Then I went to the rental car place. And when I went to pay I guess apparently if you read the fine print, it says this, and I did, and it does. When you go to rent a car on a debit card, they automatically, before you even pay for the car or anything, they automatically charge $500 off the top. So that would have been my gas money. So what good would it do me to have the car if I can't drive it because I have no gas money? So I had to change my plans last minute and just get a plane and just fly out here because I had to come. So I just brought whatever I could fit in a bag, in a carry-on, and flew out here with the intention of eventually going back, renting a car, and driving back here. But the problem is, now that I know that there's an extra $500 fee, the gas would be at least $300, right? So we're talking about almost $1,000, $800 just to drive back here from there. But I still got to get back there, which if I fly back there and then drive back, that'll be $200, and so it'll be over $1,000 just to go grab my stuff. So the answer to your question is, I have no idea. As soon as I can, that's the real answer. As soon as I can, I will. But holy crap, it's not going to be just easy peasy power soaky, whatever that means. Hey, Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. What's up? Good morning. Good to see you. Let's see. Electric Glide 28. What's up? Hello, all. Great to be here. All right. Great to have you. Mulling a Hole's here. What's up, Mulling a Hole? Great to see you. Let's see. P. Barnes, Tiny Chihuahua, Electric Glide, Highway Star, Mulling a Hole. Let's see. Griffey's like, keep your eye on that time capsule box. It's mine. Keep your hands off is what you should have said. Keep your eyes on, hands off. Let's see. Let's see. Griffey, P. Barnes, Carl's Last Order of the Squirrel. Chef M80's here. What's up, Chef? How's it going? And Parson 1122. They were restricting your right to travel. That's right. They were restricting my right to travel by charging me that extra $500. Let's see. P. Barnes, Highway Star, Calls with a Skirtle. I'm going. I have homework to do. I could get my CDL permit by July 21st. I could join the class on July 7th to be a bus driver and have a Zoom interview this morning. Excellent. Excellent. That's great. Good luck with you, Chef, with that. Jason Gutterman. Good luck, Chef. That's awesome. Weeds Cador's here. What's up? Hez pole dance for $50. Hey, man. Hez, check out my community. Well, you're part of our community. Or do you mean your community post? A $50 pole dance? I don't know. I don't have a pole. I can, pretend, I guess. For $49.99 plus shipping and handling. Tax, title, and license fees. What the hell? All right, let me look at what Highway Star is going on here. Highway Star, yeah. I'm finding all this stuff about Deep Purple, man. Like, I gotta find the link. You got a link, man, so I could go directly to your. Oh, there we go. Is it a cat or not? All right, let me get into the YouTube. Everybody's in the YouTube. Instead of Blue's Clues, get it? YouTube. Wait, how does the real song go? Blue's Clues. Everybody look for Blue's Clues, because we're very smart. What the hell was I talking? Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. This is amazing stuff, guys. We're live. What are you going to do? All right, let me click on the link. Let's see what it leads me to. Oh my goodness, you caught a couple skunks. All right, right on, right on. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. That's sweet. Yeah, that cat will make a nice pet for you. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Highway Star, trying to catch an unwanted cat, and I wound up with Pepe Le Pew. There you go. You thought it was cats, and it was a pair of skunks. Aw, they're so cute together, though. They're a nice couple. Well, it kind of looks like a cat. Yeah, right? Oh, my goodness. You always, those old Pepe Le Pew cartoons, they banned most of those, didn't they? Because it was considered too sexist or something. Oh, no. Who broke Hez? It's probably News Now Voodoo's fault, dagnabbit. It's only one. It looked like two to me, but okay. Let me see. I see two heads. There's two heads there. One of the heads has a stripe down the middle. Because I see the eyeball looking at me. Or is that his butt and he's like turned around? Oh, that's his butt and he's turned around. Okay. I see it now. I don't know why I thought there was two of them in there. But now I'm realizing he's like, yeah, that's his butt. See this right here? I see now like this is the paper. I thought that was the other guy's nose and that there were two of them. But no, this is this guy's butt. I think, I don't know, man. I'm old and blind. I need new glasses. It's a shadow. Okay. It's the shading. That's funny stuff, man. But let's get back to the idiots here. Let's see. Where's my permanent ban button? Because what's the point of that, right? There isn't any point in having a bunch of butterbrain douche canoes spreading their hate all over the place because people love to hate. Why do people love hate so much? Like, I never understood that. Like, to me, hate is such a negative emotion. It just eats at your soul and it just makes you bitter and angry all the time. Why would you want to feel like that all the time? You know? Like, I mean, seriously, like, I don't understand why people just want to hate things all the time. Like, do you actually think that hell's going to be pleasant? And so you're trying? Like, I always thought that the whole point of something like that was that it was going to be terrible for literally ever. And there was nothing you could ever do to stop it. Just the pain would never stop. So why would you want that to happen to you for eternity? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, nothing evil people do make sense to me. So whatever. They can all kiss my ass. That's the cat that Pepe Le Pew was chasing. Yeah, right. So anyway, so where are we at? What's going on? So right now, as we speak, I got both the boys in the next room sleeping. Yesterday was the last day of school. And especially for my older son, it was his last day of 8th grade. So he is now officially going to be a high school student. He's going to be a freshman. Oh, he's so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. It's great. So they're pretty much going to spend pretty much the whole summer here. It's going to be fantastic. We got all kinds of cool games set up. We got like, dang we got like 6 Uno decks that we mix together and then put like all the wild cards in one deck. So it's just like insane. Then we got Monopoly. We got Fortnite Monopoly, which is actually kind of fun. It's different. It's cool. It's quicker, you know, than a regular game of Monopoly. Of course, we got chess. We got backgammon. We got a ton of toys. We got balls, you know, play ball outside, play catch, stuff like that. We got Frisbees. So we're ready to go. I got like a whole little toy section over there now. I got books to read. And of course, we have the computer and all that. Lots of fun. We're going to have a good time this summer. Lots of good times this summer. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. I had a feeling that it was going to happen this way, but it looks like ever since, the other day when I was talking about that Kootenai County press situation, that everybody was going to be covering it. And sure enough, I mean, because that's it, right? Like the whole frauditing thing, it kept escalating and escalating and escalating. And as of, well, I guess technically last week now, but basically within the last 7 days, it's finally escalated to the point where people are getting shot over it. You don't want to be filmed, you're going to get shot now. Now that door is open. Now that's a possibility. At first it was, if you don't want to be filmed, you're going to be publicly humiliated on a YouTube channel. Then it rose to the level of, you don't want to be filmed, you're going to get pepper sprayed for it. Now, if you don't want to be filmed, you're going to get shot for it. You cannot want to not be filmed. You have to just bow to the will of the frauditor and do what they say, or hey, they'll just destroy you, literally. The order was disbanded. Which order? Oh, I keyed. Peasant Sons Comedy Hour. It could work. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could. He's constantly begging me to do something with him online. It's just I get scared, because I know how these scumbag, evil, vicious, vile, horrible trolls. I mean, we were just talking a second ago about how, they're starting to shoot people now. So I'm going to let them know who my kids are, Like these people are evil and they have no souls and no empathy. And, they find out where I'm at. They could come. Who knows what they're capable of? So, I don't know. A full hour of dad jokes. Yeah. That would be awesome. That's one of the reasons why every time the little guy comes up here, he has a mask on, Oh, yes. Lucid Dream said that she has a source that actually knows the victim that told her that he is still in critical condition, but stable and in a medically induced coma. That's according to Lucid Dream. Speaking of which, since you just brought up Lucid Dream, I was going to play a Lucid Dream video today. So why don't we use that as a segue to get into the first video of the day? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, let's go ahead and check out the Lucid Dream. All right.
Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and this is not the...
Whoa, wait a minute. Griffey, you don't know what happened? A frauditor, I actually did a video. I have a video, I think it was from last month, called, it's another one of these things. It's Frauditors in Review. It's one of these ones where I show clips from like 4 different frauditor videos, and then I play 2 different characters discussing the video, almost like a, like 2 people talking about a movie, except we're talking about frauditor videos. And one of them was by Kootenai County Press. Well, on live stream this weekend that just passed, on live stream, Kootenai County Press went up to a homeless encampment and was like insulting and swearing at all of the homeless people there, like these frauditors do, right? Screw you, F you, go to hell, you piece of crap, yeah, go ahead, run away, walk away, you pussy, go ahead, and all that. He kept egging him on, and then he saw one with the freaking sword or machete, not even looking at him, but he saw one with one. So instead of leaving, because obviously the area of the situation is getting intense, so instead of leaving, he goes back to his car and gets his gun. And then he goes back out there and starts taunting these guys some more until they start coming at him. So he finds, and so he says they're throwing rocks at him. We don't see any in the video, but he says they're throwing rocks at him and he's being attacked. So he pulls out his gun and shoots an unarmed guy that was holding a cup of coffee. And he's in jail now. And the guy that he shot's in the hospital, the unarmed man that was holding a cup of coffee. And it's just like, yeah, I guess the frauditors are just shooting people now. If you don't want it to be filmed, you're going to be punished. And I've always said that. One of the reasons I hate frauditors and everything they stand for is because if you have the audacity to say, please don't film me, sir, you're going to be absolutely destroyed. They're going to do everything they can. And now they're going to literally destroy you. They'll just shoot you if you don't want to be filmed. Like I said, originally, if you said, I don't want to be filmed, they would publicly humiliate you on their YouTube channel. That would be your punishment for saying, please don't film me to a frauditor, because the frauditors are the real tyrants. Do what I say or I'll punish you for it. So it started with public humiliation. Then it moved to the level of pepper spray, sometimes physical violence, like when Easy Cameras On knocked that woman out while she was walking away from him, or Eli broke that dude's nose. You know, these guys just love beating people up. Lizard Camera On, or whatever his name is, the lizard guy, literally busting the dude's head open. And now they're just plain out shooting people. So if you ever see a frauditor, remember, you have no rights, you have no freedom, you have no freedom of speech. You cannot just live your life or do or say anything when there's a frauditor around, because if you do, they will punish you. They will try to destroy your life. If you're at work, they'll try to get your business shut down by call flooding it and having people threaten your workers and threaten you and try to get you fired, try to get you sued, whatever they can. They don't care about human beings. They only care about the clicks and views they get from having confrontations in their videos and making that sweet, sweet YouTube money. Yes, yes, yes. Well, he should be in prison. He is. He is in prison. So, yeah. What the hell is wrong with these idiots? Exactly. These guys are absolutely out of their minds, batshit insane, and it's only getting worse. So there.
The video that I have been working on all day. I was actually doing something with a different frauditor, but it was a first and a second amendment audit, and I couldn't get through it. In light of everything that has happened with Kootenai County Press and everything going on in Spokane, I couldn't do it. I was to the point where I was almost screaming at the microphone. My temper was getting the best of me, because this situation for me, it has upset me that much. So we are going to switch gears a little bit. We are going to watch a sovereign citizen video. I hope you enjoy. And again, as always, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Let's go ahead and get into it.
You want to go to jail?
For what?
You read this.
Yeah. I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah. Don't touch me, sir. Get out of my way. Freedom of locomotion. Move out of my way. Freedom of locomotion.
Oh, it's this guy.
Move out of my way. I'm not listening to anything. Get off of me. 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 I'm not listening.
Josh.
I'm not.
Civil sexual oriented protection.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah,
Direct
blah, blah, blah,
respondents do
blah,
not
blah,
abuse
blah, blah. I'm not
official
really listening.
Persons named in
I'm
this
not listening
petition
to
by
anything.
harming, attempting to harm, threatening, or following, stalking, harassing.
Stop grabbing me, bro.
Forcing.
What's your name?
Josh!
What's your name and badge number?
All right.
What's your name and badge number? What's your
Hands
name
on
and
your
badge?
back.
For what, bitch? What am I being arrested for? What am I being arrested for? What am I being arrested for? Tell me right now, what am I being arrested for? Obstruction for what?
Put your hands on your back. You're going to get tased.
Taste for what?
You're going to get tased.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Assault, bro.
On your back.
Assault. Bro, I have the right to resist this arrest. This is unlawful arrest. This is unlawful arrest. Unlawful arrest. Get these tyrants off of me right now. Right now. Get these tyrants off of me now.
So this is a channel called Hook 'em and Book 'em, and I think that is an absolutely fabulous name for a body cam channel. I am going to leave the link in the description box so you guys can go over there and show them some love. What I want to know though with this guy, who does this? Who goes out in public as a grown-ass man, or as close as an approximation as this guy can get, puts his fingers in his ears and pretends that he can't hear them reading a protection order? I have never seen anyone over the age of 2 do that. Sovereign citizen or not, like, what is wrong with this man? Like, I mean, yeah, it makes for good entertainment, but what is wrong with this man?
No! These fucking unconstitutional pirates! Get them! Take the badge off. All right. We're all right. No, we're not all right. These guys are assaulting me in the fucking hallway, and you're watching it. It's a violation of my constitutional right, freedom of locomotion. No. Calm down.
Morning, Kids. Great to see you. So now this is the second time I've seen this footage. But my constitutional right to freedom of locomotion. I didn't say it, he did. See, this is one of the reasons why I started covering these people in the first place, specifically this offsets, is that, like, some of their arguments are so dumb that, like, I feel like if I wrote a movie script and the people in it talked like these people, it would be a flop because no one would believe it. No one would think that there are actually people in the world who would say this stuff, that would act like this. It's just like, really? What? What? I don't. And this guy is just so, I don't know. He's got the freedom to be loco. Oh, man. I think he's trying to talk about the 14th Amendment, right? But like we always say with all of these guys with their right to travel stuff, it isn't saying, you know, that like this, right? Like if you get arrested, they're violating your rights because they're taking away your freedom to move around freely. It's like, that's part of being arrested. Like, that's kind of the whole point. It's not a violation of your rights. You're saying, well, it's an illegal arrest, so it's a violation. It's not an illegal arrest because you say it's an illegal arrest. That's 90% of the argument that these guys make. Hey, I don't have to do what you say because you're giving me an illegal order. Why am I giving you an illegal order? Because I said it's an illegal order. Well, that doesn't make it an illegal order. It's an illegal arrest. Why? Because I said it's that doesn't make it right. Just because you say, like, imagine if that was the way the world actually worked. Just think about that. Like, logically, if that was the way the world worked. So I'm stabbing somebody in the face. And a cop comes up to me, says, hey, stop. And I say, no, I'm not doing anything wrong. And I start stabbing the guy in the face again. And it's like, you're going to kill him. No, I'm not. I'm not, you know, it's okay. I'm not, you don't have jurisdiction over me anyway, so I could just do it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't know. I'll leave you be. Let you murder the person. No problem. Like, that's their mentality. I can do what I want because I said it. So if I say it, it's true because I said it. Oh, the stupidity is unbelievable. And not just that, but in this specific case, what we're looking at right now, it's a protective order, right? So he had to do something for the judge to put a protection order on him to keep him away from somebody. Like, you're not allowed to go by this person. Why? Well, because every time you're in their house, you beat them up. I mean, you know, we don't know the story behind it, but if it's a protection order, there's a reason for the protection order. And, of course, his argument would probably be, well, yeah, the reason why they made the protection order is because everybody's evil and the government's a corporation and and they're corrupt. Okay, but what about the person who went to the court to file the protection order against you? Why did they do that? What nice, wonderful, beautiful, happy thing were you doing that they filed a protection order against you and the judge thought that there was enough to actually implement it? Well, because they're mean and corrupt. Me. Sure. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Right?
Get these torture cuffs off me, bro. Get these fucking torture cuffs off me. This is a civil lawsuit that you just harassed and tackled me to the ground for. You're not allowed to tackle people to the ground for a civil fucking lawsuit. You understand that, you piece of shit? That's a civil fucking lawsuit.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You don't know the fucking law, you piece of shit.
That's right.
Ow! Call an ambulance right now. Call an ambulance right fucking now. My wrist hurts. Call a fucking ambulance. Yeah, Star Squad.
Sit down.
No, I'm not sitting anywhere.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm fucking not. Don't lay your hands on me, bro.
Sit down.
For what reason?
Because I told you to. You're in
What law am I
custody.
breaking?
You're in custody now.
For what?
Obstruction.
Of a civil fucking what?
If it's just for a civil matter, why would you throw a fit in the first place? And this is what gets me with these guys. It's just there's so little self accountability within this entire community, whether it's subsits, whether it's frauditors. There's no self accountability. They don't ever take into consideration that 9 times out of 10, they put themselves in the position that they are currently in.
Obstruction of what?
We were serving a protection order.
You don't have the right to serve a civil protection order.
Yeah, we do.
I have the right to deny it. I have the right to deny that protection order. Get your hands off me.
Well, if you sit down, my hands would be off you.
Well, being such a free citizen to begin with, I wouldn't be handcuffed. No, bitch. Suck my dick. Suck my big fat 10-inch dick. Suck my 10-inch dick, you bitch. That has nothing to do with obstructing justice. I'm not listening to anything you say, bro. La 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 la. La la la. They just harassed me to the ground over a civil lawsuit. Yeah, they don't have the right to do this, and they keep putting their hands on me. This is an excessive use of force.
Relax.
Hey, quiet. First Amendment right. Fuck you guys. Fuck you too, bro. Quiet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
What's your name, partner?
I'm not identifying nothing.
I was just wondering who was talking to us, man.
You don't know who you're talking to. You have no clue.
All right.
Here's another one. Here's another one. Another one of these examples that I always talk about, right? Look at this excessive use of force. Standing there, looking at him. They had to bring him down to put him in cuffs because he wouldn't cooperate. But, I mean, are they beating him with a stick? Are they kicking him? Are they tasing him? What's the example? Oh, they put torture cuffs on him. Torture cuffs. Society Red, what's up? Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, this guy's nothing but a vulgar piece of crap. And we watched this footage the other day, so I just wanted to show Lucid Dream some love, of course. So it's all good. It's all good. We love Lucid Dream. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the Lucid Dream. And, of course, check out the channel Hook 'em and Book 'em, the channel that the original footage came from. Let's see if I can pull their link up for you guys real quick. I think I dropped it the other day, the first time I showed this video. And I think that was the only video on the channel at the time. Hook 'em and Book 'em. See, dagnabbit, all these videos are about, I wonder if she put a link. Because all the videos that I'm finding when I do a search for Hook 'em and Book 'em are about, like, going fishing and stuff. Oh, here we go. She did put a link. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, because it's all one word. Yeah, he does only have one video so far. But let's get him some more subscribers. He's at 166 right now. I'll go ahead and drop the link. Get more subs for Hook 'em and Book 'em. And hopefully it'll be happy. Yeah. Talk about a brand new chapel. A channel, a brand new channel, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's not a Jason Gutterman, it's a Mason Duttergen. All right, hey, love you guys. 1A expose. What did 1A expose do recently that I need to watch? Let's see. 1A expose. Yes. Good stuff, 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 good stuff. Hey, bum, 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 cha, bum. Dagnabbit. Anyway, well, while we're waiting to get that set up, has anyone heard from Jason Gutterman lately? I think he's been on vacation. Let me look up Amagansett Press's channel and see what's going on over there. Somebody was asking about Whisk Boy too. I'll look that up as well. Let's see, Amagansett Press. It is possible that some of these guys may have actually kind of maybe learned their lesson and are just giving up. Especially when you see what's going on now. Yeah, his Amagansett's most recent video was 2 months ago. Let's see if he's got any community posts. His most recent community post was a month ago. So yeah, he's obviously not doing anything right now. And then Fake Mike Real News. Let's see what he's been up to. Fake Mike Real News. Yep, he hasn't posted a video for over a month either. Yeah, it looks like most of the old schoolers are out of action right now, except, ladies and gentlemen, except for PayPal Patty. Speaking of which.
Back, everybody. In today's video, you're going to hear a name you haven't heard in a while, and that is PayPal Patty. News Now Patrick. So he got arrested for shining a light into people's houses late at night. Now you might ask yourself, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Didn't he get arrested for the exact same thing 5 years ago with News Now Diddler? And yes, he hasn't changed his method, but now he was doing it with Chuck Bronson. So that happened last night, and the real reason why he got arrested was because he had warrants. So without further ado, enjoy the video.
Hey, how's it going, Sarge?
You roll the window down. I'm Sergeant Laird.
Hey, Laird.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? I need you both to step out, please.
Okay. Let's go step out. You want to step out?
Yes.
Okay. Come on. Hey. Oh. Oh, shit.
Put your hands behind you. What's going on here tonight, guys?
So,
why do y'all want to been unlawfully arrested? That's what's going on.
We're
You're not under arrest. You're detained.
So the rest of the video is upside down. Luckily, in the editing software, I can just flip it. But in the last couple of days, he's been prowling around with Chuck Bronson. And Chuck Bronson is just an unbearable frauditor. His voice is so aggravating. He tries to sound like a discount WWE announcer. It's just terrible. And basically, they go around, they harass cops. And in this case, they were shining a light in citizens' homes. So in other words, it was just a matter of days before they got arrested.
From one location to another.
outside the car.
Yeah, it's being detained.
We're walking down the street. We got
All right,
flashlights.
go put him in a car. What's that?
We're walking down the street. We got flashlights. That's it. I got my body cam right here. It's been rolling the whole time.
Okay.
This senior officer said we got called here for suspected burglary or theft or some shit. I said, look, there's no theft. There's no burglary. My body cam's been running the whole time.
Okay.
Okay. This individual over here, there's a cat over there.
Do you guys live around here?
Yeah, we're from the area.
You're from the area?
Well, I'm not from Montrose, but I'm from Harris County.
You're from Harris County?
Yeah.
Okay, and who's this with you? How do you know this person?
That's my buddy. He's my friend.
Okay. Is he from around here or
Yeah.
y'all?
No, he's got a Florida plate, but he hasn't changed his registration. That's all.
But does he live
Yeah,
in,
he lives here. He lives
in Montrose area?
No,
Or
no.
he live in
He lives in the area. That's just a home plate.
So in the area, what's that? This is a big
Harris
area.
County.
In Harris County? Okay. So what brings y'all over here to the Montrose area?
We're just driving around. We pulled over. We saw tons of cats. There's a cat problem downtown. We do a lot of, strange photography of cats, birds, things like that. We're going on the roof. It's on our live stream. He came outside. I guess he didn't like that we had lights, and he called you guys. I don't.
But you understand, when we get a call like that, we have to investigate. Does that make sense?
No, I understand. Totally.
Okay. And
Totally.
so part of the investigation is to come over here and make contact with you guys.
Yeah,
And just
and we were talking the whole time. We just weren't divulging too much information. As far as, we wanted to exercise our right. As far as 3802, he says, we're just detained. We're not under arrest. I said, okay, if we're just detained, we don't want to give any ID. Per this Texas statute, it's our right to say on the sidewalk, it might have went on his vehicle at one point, but that's it.
And what you also have to realize is, okay, so, three of these officers here have been doing this and work in this area for a number of years.
Yeah.
And I've been in this area for over 10 years. Okay. And at night, someone walking around with a flashlight just to see their way to walk down the sidewalk is extremely rare.
Well, in
fact, I have never seen it in 10 years working
five
here.
guys. We actually saw like 5 guys ride by on bikes, and they had lights on their bike.
Because you're required to have a bike on. You're required to have a light on your bike.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a law.
I mean,
so, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to explain. All right, I'm trying to explain where the officer's coming from and where we're coming from. Okay.
No, I understand.
And try to see it from our position.
That's why I try to explain to you what we're doing, so you know right away.
And I'm trying to explain to you how odd that sounds to us.
Okay.
Been doing this job at night for a number of years. I've been in this area at night for over 10 years.
The fact that PayPal Patty said he was bird watching and cat watching, it's like, give me a fucking break. Nobody's that stupid to believe your dumb explanation. This cop is surely not believing it either. They're so brain dead. It's like they're not even trying with the excuses anymore.
Been here even longer than 10 years at night in this particular area. So someone saying they have a flashlight just to use it to walk down the sidewalk at night, I have never seen that in 10 years
got
here.
a light wherever I go.
Okay, I'm just telling you, I have never seen that in 10 years working here at night. Okay, what I have seen and what he has seen and what she has seen is people that break into cars have flashlights. Okay, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying, but when we get that report from a citizen and having the experience that we have working here, that's what we're going to investigate.
Yeah, and that's why right away I told you that's not what's going on. We were actually.
I understand, but I mean, you look like a pretty reasonable guy. Do you think people always tell police to?
No, not at all.
Okay, so
but I got no reason to lie to you either.
Okay, I've never met you before in my life. I'm sure these officers have never met you before in your life. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. It's the first time we're meeting. Okay, but so I don't know if. How can I trust you just like you can't trust me, right? I've never met you before.
No, I understand.
And so, and you realize that people lie to the police all the time, right? So we have to have a healthy level of skepticism, right? That's doing our job, right? We can't just take people at their word, right? Because I've been doing this job in law enforcement for 25 years. He's been doing it even longer, okay? I've been lied to a lot, okay? That's just the way it goes. That's just the way, that's the nature of the game, okay?
I also explained to you that all I needed was your IDs.
Yeah.
I was going to run you, make sure everything was clear, and y'all were going to be on your way.
And
I explained that to you.
And nothing else.
And like I said, it wasn't an issue. I just, again, what my partner said, what I said was, if we haven't committed a crime, we just want to exercise our right. 3802.
You can exercise your right all you want to, but when I'm or any other officer is investigating a possible crime.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you're just detained, you don't have to give identification. That's the thing. If I'm driving or a witness to a crime, absolutely. That's the thing. But we haven't committed a crime. And that's why when the sergeant got here, I immediately told him what's going on. It was a miscommunication. He was concerned about his property. That's fine. I understand that. You know, he called it over the radio or called over the phone. Hey, there's these guys out here, suspicious activity.
Okay, now see what Patrick is saying right here, and this happens so much with all of these guys on every level. Jason Gutterman on every level. This happens with these guys all the time. It's always the same underlying argument. That's the thing. The more I do this, the more I see how like so much of what they say is just branching off of like a certain fundamental bullet points that they all cover. And one of them is this idea that if it's not the law, then I don't have to do it. If you say, I don't feel comfortable with you filming me, will you please stop filming me, sir? By law, I don't have to stop. If the cop says, may I see your ID? By law, I don't have to give it to you. So because they don't have to, they don't. And it's like, wait a minute. Do you, by law, have to wipe your butt when you're done going potty? I bet you do, though. But where's the law saying you have to? But you still do it. Why? Well, because I don't want to be nasty. Oh, but you're nasty when you get in their face. Going around doing what you do is being nasty. It's different. Okay, fine. If you're standing, and they probably wouldn't. This might be a bad example because they probably would never do this. You're standing on a bus and there's, you're sitting on a bus and somebody comes on the bus and they're crippled or they have something wrong. And you can see them standing there and they're having trouble standing and maybe they're shaky and wobbly. And you get up and offer them your seat. Is there a law that says you have to? No. Why do you do it? Well, because it's the right thing to do. Bingo! Sometimes you can do things that you don't have to do just because they're the right thing to do, just because we live in a civilized society, just because you have respect, just because you have empathy, just because you're a decent human being and not a sociopathic scumbag, whatever else these guys are, hedonists or, well, I don't know about that, but probably narcissists, narcissistic butterbrain, douche canoe, potato brain idiots that don't care about anyone else, that your goal in life is to destroy other people's lives as much as you possibly can with your camera in hand, filming yourself doing it and posting it on YouTube to get paid. Anastasia, what's up? Good to see you. But that's always it. And that's what he's doing here. Well, look, we see a couple suspicious people looking into cars with their flashlights at 2 a.m. That's going to be suspicious, so we're going to come here and find out who you are. Oh, yeah, I told you who I am. Yeah, but what if you're lying? All we wanted was to see your ID so we could run you. Yeah, but I don't have to give you my ID. Okay, I get it. You don't have to, but why not? Just to not do it. Hez flushed towels down the toilet in Crippled Cat's place. I blackmailed him into doing it. Artie, that was supposed to be a secret, dagnabbit. That I was the one behind it. Crippled Cat was my friend. Come on. Ding dong, dang, dagnabbit. Shh. Don't tell. Anyway, yes, they create these scenarios to get the police to come. Exactly. Big hugs from Parson. Anyway, let's get back to watching PayPal Patty getting arrested. All right. He finally comes back and gets arrested. I love it.
They shined it on my truck. I don't know if they're trying to break in. That's all it is.
Right. And we could have explained that, and I didn't have to bring all these people out here.
So keep in mind, during all this time, Chuck Bronson is also detained. But later on, Chuck Bronson is going to accuse PayPal Patty of talking way too much to the cops. And while I'm listening to PayPal Patty's voice, there's one thing that comes to mind is that his balls probably haven't dropped yet. He really sounds like a child. And it's unreal because I believe this guy is in his late 20s or early 30s. And he still acts and sounds like a child.
You wouldn't have been in cuffs. He wouldn't have been in cuffs. Like he said, this is our biggest crime. And when people see people flashing flashlights, that's the first thing they think is.
Yeah. I have a flashlight all the time because there's a lot of dark roads,
I get that. But like he said, and I will reiterate, being in this area for 15 years, just in this area, I've never seen a person walking down the sidewalk with a flashlight.
No, I mean, you see new shit every day,
I've never seen that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's all it is, you know.
And that's fine.
I'm trying
That's
to clear
fine.
it up for you so you understand, and that's it.
And I'm trying to explain that to you. That's what I was trying to explain earlier, but y'all wouldn't listen. Okay? It's just, we're trying to prevent being these. Okay? That's all we're trying to do.
Is that my ID?
I'll get back to you.
So obviously he didn't want to hand in his ID, but he had no choice. And now that he gave it, the troubles are about to begin. What is a frauditor if they don't have a warrant, right? Most of the times they always have warrants. And it turns out that PayPal Patty is no different.
Mr. Ross, do you remember getting some tickets from the Harris County Constable Precinct 4?
Precinct 4? Yeah, I got some tickets.
Did you go to court for those, or what
No, I
happened
didn't
with
go to
those?
court.
You didn't? Okay.
I think I still got some outstanding balances.
How long ago was that? Did that happen?
22?
Oh, a couple years ago?
Yeah, maybe 22. I don't know. Maybe 23.
All right.
22 or 23.
All right. Well, they're showing up with some. Those are showing up, and so we're going to contact Precinct 4 and see if they want to do anything with that or not.
They're not, man. Like I said, I'm trying to get some money together to go ahead and pay them. It's just like $1,000.
Oh, wow.
But I think I got pulled over the other day. They're not gonna stick me.
Who pulled you over the other day?
I think it was a Harris County Sheriff. Harris County Sheriff deputy. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all we're waiting on right now. And then we'll see what's going on.
I find it ridiculous that he says he needs money and he doesn't have enough money to pay it, because just a couple months ago, he was recording videos in helicopters and doing little tours of Las Vegas with his girlfriend and showing the high life that he's living. And on top of that, he's making money off the News Now Chomo page, which is a page that he's running with Jack Miller, I believe, and that's exploiting News Now Houston's videos. So there's something going on there. I think they're having a disagreement, but this guy has plenty of money. So this is just bullshit as usual.
Is my screen on? I can't see it. Oh, I found. What is it? Is it still recording? Are we live?
I don't know. Your hand up to the right.
Is it showing the camera though, like the camera lens? Like, yeah. Oh, fine.
Okay, so you do have the 3 warrants, and they do want you.
Okay.
So you're going to come with us tonight, okay?
All right.
So you can get that all straightened out and taken care of. Your buddy's good to go. She's going to let him go right now. So that's what's going on.
Put it in my body.
No, we're going to keep it. Now you're under arrest, okay? So we're going to keep it. And we'll put it in your pocket.
All right.
Oh, face the car?
Okay. I thought we were going over there.
No.
That's clear.
So just before we wrap up the video, I want to show you Chuck Bronson's reaction right after he got released, because it looks like he threw PayPal Patty under the bus. Check this out.
What's up? Well, that was fun for anybody that was watching on the other channel a little bit ago. And it'll be several hours, I'm sure. Well, I'm just waiting for a call. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Yeah, Patrick got busted by the cops. Busted. Well, this is your hometown? This is where he lives. It's his hometown, too. where I've been for a while. What's up, Duper Trooper? What's up, Caitlin? Yeah, Duper, I appreciate that offer. I just ended up coming down here for some content. I still don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Tiff. I'll put up the video tomorrow for people that didn't get to see it. Might add some rear dash cams in there and some other stuff that you guys couldn't see.
So that video that he's talking about at the moment of editing, he has not posted it yet. Luckily, a subscriber did send me PayPal Patty's footage on Facebook. So the footage, as we saw, it was pretty bad. We'll see if Chuck Bronson has better angles of it, and also his conversation with the cops, because I'm sure he was singing like a bird as well. So I just find it also a little bit strange how he seems excited that PayPal Patty got busted. He says, oh, he got busted. He seems happy about it. Isn't that your friend? Isn't that the person you're frauditing with? And it's just so weird the way they treat each other. It's like they're always trying to one-up each other.
Yep, they pulled me out of the car. They handcuffed me, went straight in my pockets, got my wallet out. You know, there's that thing. It's like, do you keep your wallet on you? Do you keep it? Because I got out of the car and locked it. All I got to do is touch my door handle and it's locked. And you know, but if for some reason they decide to arrest you, if you don't have your ID or driver's license on you, then sometimes it can take a day or two before you can get out. Then they fingerprint you, run you through the system through your fingerprints, and ID you that way.
In a quarter mile, use the middle lane to turn slightly left onto Woodway Drive.
Come on, Uber, send me something good, man. There's $7 for 20 miles. Yeah, right.
Use the middle lane to turn slightly left onto Woodway Drive.
People don't tip down here, man. It sucks.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Loop North Service Road.
I'm going to post it tomorrow. Nah, but I heard Patrick was yapping. I haven't watched it yet, but 50 cents a mile. No.
Hey, Chef M80, you brought up a great point. If this dude's an Uber driver, then doesn't that mean he's operating in commerce? Oh, my goodness gracious me. I love it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop there because we saw PayPal Patty get arrested. And, of course, it's time once again for the Cupcake Happy Dance. All right. Here we go. This is for you, Cupcake. Check it out. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. There we go. All right. Yes. Yes. What is this? Jason got to retrieve it. There she is. All right. All right. All right. Always great to see you. Yes. Love you. Oh, great to have you here. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Frauditor News Network. Yes, yes, yes. Love it, love it, love it. Love you. Oh, Blackheart Knight, what's up? Let's see. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome to see you guys here again. And as always, I love you guys so much. Oh, man, you make my morning so happy. Like, seriously, I've said this before, and I say it all the time because it's true, you know, but being able to get up and do this every morning for you guys, I love it. I love spending my time with you. You know, we've been doing this for so long now. And so many of the same people. I feel like I know a lot of you guys, like legitimately, like we really are a family, you know? I don't know. It's just, it's real. You know, I love this and I love you guys and I love being here for you guys every morning right here on the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Breakfast with Hezokuai show. So that being said, let's see, what else do we got on deck here? Yesterday, here, let me go ahead and get the link again. So yesterday I showed a video. What is it? See, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. It's like Tausha or Tosha. Tasha's Court Watch. I'll go ahead and drop the link again. And but like I showed one of her videos yesterday, and now, like, you know, I'm starting to get more and more of these. That's one of the things with YouTube, right? Like the more videos of a certain type you start watching, the more they start recommending you. So now I'm starting to get all this really cool soft sit footage in court. And I want to see more frauditors in these orange jumpsuits in their videos. Like these guys. But let's go ahead and see what we got here. I think this guy's in an orange jumpsuit. He might just have an orange shirt on. I don't know. But let's find out in another soft sit. A video.
FH, People of the State of Michigan versus Donald Raymond Lester. We are here today for a final pretrial conference in this case ahead of a trial scheduled for June 20th and 21st. We are proceeding today partially in person and partially by video conference. First, let me have the attorneys place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
E.B. McClure filling in for prosecutor of record I-16.
Samaris Hennigan on behalf of Donald Lester.
All right, and Mr. Lester, I believe, is in the jail Zoom 2 device. Mr. Lester, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so I don't know what's going on with the camera. We can't see you. It looks to be shooting at this almost. I'm saying that we can't see you, Mr. Lester. So, Ms. Hennigan, where do we stand? Are we ready to proceed to trial on June 20th?
Thank you, Your Honor. I met with my client yesterday and did make the final offer to him with regard to plea agreements. My client has declined to accept the plea that was offered by prosecution. I also was informed by my client that he has filed a few motions. I guess you would say pro se. I have not seen those motions myself, but he says he mailed them to the court. He does have many objections to the proceedings. That being said, the next step that would be appropriate with regard to our legal procedures would be to go forward with trial. I am prepared to do that, though I do believe that my client will object to that, Your Honor. So I do want to make sure that I represent his wishes as well, while I still inform the court of whether or not I'm ready to proceed. So I will be ready to proceed for trial next week. That being said, my client does not want to go to trial as he feels that the court doesn't have jurisdiction over him on this matter in order for us to move to trial. And he was very upset. I would add, just for the record, for his for appellate purposes for him, that he was upset that I agreed to a trial schedule at a past hearing. And I did try to explain to him that that's just a procedure, that the court is on timeframes according to statute, and that at some point we do have to set a trial schedule, even though it was my intent to continue to try to negotiate this case for him along the way.
All right, to the extent that there's any objection based on court's jurisdiction,
I can't hear you. Can you speak up, please?
To the extent that there's any objection to proceeding to trial based on the court's jurisdiction, I would deny that, as the court does have jurisdiction over this case. It is a felony case involving an alleged felony which is alleged to have occurred within Lenawee County, state of Michigan. This is the circuit court for the Lenawee County, state of Michigan, and therefore jurisdiction is appropriate. Ms. McClure, is there anything we need to address from the people's side?
The people have not received any motions that have been referenced, but as far as I know, we are prepared to proceed to trial next week as well.
Right. All right, so do we have proposed jury instructions and voir dire questions yet?
We do not. I know I spoke with Mr. Sneed yesterday, but I'm certain that we can agree upon those within the next day or so.
I see some in our file, so maybe he's drafted them and just not.
Yes, he was working on them.
Okay, so I'll need those by the end of the week so that we have an adequate amount of time to get prepared for trial.
I would also like to intervene here real quick, but that being said, the motion is just not for the jurisdiction. It's also for personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction. I had the right to a resisting unlawful arrest, and it's not being addressed. The Supreme Court ruling on that, I just read that not too long ago, and they arrested me for an old traffic ticket. Is where it started at. They're trying to dodge the point of where they harassed me for 3 days before they arrested. And as far as this possession situation go, I was informed yesterday by my attorney, who I haven't talked to since March, that I was looking at 14 years. Under your court, Michigan rules that after 10 years, under a lower felony, after 10 years, it's automatically expunged. So I'm trying to figure out how am I being charged with a habitual criminal. And also, I would like to get that in writing, that you said that you have jurisdiction over this case, but not the said person. And that's all in the motions that I sent over to the clerk's office. I also have them all notarized. I also have copies of everything that I sent over there. So there should be somewhere in y'all file that y'all should have it.
Your Honor, I did.
And personal. And like I said, I haven't talked to this woman since March. She told me that I was going to be released out for bond, and I haven't heard anything from her since then. I wrote her a letter. The first time I seen this woman in about 2 or 3 months, his first time was yesterday. And she doesn't represent the said name anyway. I've talked to her about that situation too. Somebody's not being truthful here. And I've been sitting here almost 10 months without a bond or even so much as calling my witnesses. She's never asked me anything. So my due process is being violated. Also, I'm sitting in here on an unsigned warrant. Unsigned. A probable cause warrant. They trying to make it look like they arrested me for those charges, and it's not what it was for. That's not what it was for. I was arrested for driving on a suspended license from back in 2016. That case got dismissed.
Your Honor, I did inform him
He's not
yesterday.
addressing none of those issues, Your Honor, period.
Mr. Lester, I need you to stop interrupting people, okay? What is it that you wanted to say?
I I did inform him yesterday that the charges he was facing could, that it's up to 14 years because there's consecutive sentencing available on those charges. He has a felony that is up to 10 years and then 2 R&Os, which can be sentenced consecutively if that were requested and or if the court were to do it. And I informed him of that at the time that I was telling him about the plea agreement that would allow him to be released today. So he is correct in that I did inform him of that, but it's not because of the habitual offender notice. And he asked me about that yesterday, and I reiterated again yesterday that that is not why. That is not why he's facing that amount of time. It was simply me telling him worst case scenario in this matter.
All right, so to the extent that personal jurisdiction issue has been raised in addition to subject matter jurisdiction, and again, deny any request on those bases because the court, again, has personal jurisdiction over Mr. Lester, who is a human being located in Lenawee County, Michigan, and alleged to have commit a felony crime in Lenawee County, Michigan.
How did I commit a violent crime?
With respect to the argument that Mr. Lester made regarding the right to resist an unlawful arrest, that's why the court is having a trial. One of the elements that the prosecutor needs to prove in a resisting and obstructing case is that the officers were on duty, acting lawfully, and made a lawful arrest that Mr. Lester resisted. So that's the purpose of the trial. With respect to any issue about expunged convictions, we're not even to that point yet. The habitual offender issue comes into play only after a conviction has entered, and then the court has to determine whether the convictions listed in the habitual offender notice in fact happen and can appropriately be used under the statute for the sentencing enhancements that have been notified in the information. And so
okay, so whenever you get done, I'd like to address issue 2, please.
All right, I'm going to mute Mr. Lester because I can't have people talking over me while I'm trying to create a record. All right, so then we are ready to proceed to trial on June 20th. Again, I'd like to have the...
That's like the way these guys talk with these excuses and this nonsense. What did he just say a minute ago? It's like, you got arrested for this felony, whatever it was that he got arrested for, right? That's not why they arrested me. They arrested me because of a traffic ticket that was dismissed 2 years ago. What? If the traffic ticket was dismissed, so that's his argument. Nightman's wife, what's up? That's his argument, is that I got a traffic ticket 2 years ago and it was dismissed, and that's why these guys arrested me and made up these fake charges. And, oh, guys, look what I got here. His face is covered, but it's a baby boy. Say hello to Minnie Has. They can hear your voice. Say hi to the people. Yeah, he just woke up. Good morning, Nightman's wife. Good morning, everyone. So, yeah, this guy's excuse, his whole spiel is essentially saying they arrested me for this, but they're just saying that. They didn't actually arrest me for that. They arrested me for something else that was already dismissed, so you got to let me go. What? And then, like like the judge just told him, the stuff that you do have a problem with, that's why we're having a trial. And I love when they're in court. Sold to an American. Schmort, that's right. When they're in Schmort court, wearing their shorts in court. I love it when they go to court and they argue not just jurisdiction and that and the other thing, but when they argue that you're violating my due process. You're in court. That is your due process. Like, what are you talking about? Back to the video, guys.
the voir dire questions and jury instructions ready or to the court by the end of the week so that we can have those ready to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah. Before we go,
Ms. McClure, can I just understand from you what that final offer you made on this case, or what the final offer the prosecution made on this case was?
Yes. It would be.
Ms. McClure, I actually have a copy that I could pass to the court too, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just take a second. It's an added count for possession of meth in a park, which is a 2-year offense. And we were offering credit for time served, which is approximately 10 months, and we have no objection to a PR bond at the time the plea is taken.
Ms. McClure, could I just add that Mr. Sneed did inform me that you had authority to do fines and cost only on this as well? Would that be accurate?
I think that would be part of the credit for time served.
Thank you.
So the prosecution has made an offer to resolve the case if Mr. Lester were willing to plead guilty to possession of methamphetamine in a park. That's a 2-year maximum possible penalty, but the prosecution has also agreed to credit for time served and or fines and costs, and a personal recognizance bond release until the date of the sentencing. Is that all accurate, Ms. McClure?
What is that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes,
All
that's
right.
accurate, Your Honor.
And Mr. Lester is not interested in agreeing to that plea. Is that correct?
It's my understanding, but it seems that he would like to say something about it, Your Honor, so I prefer that he answer that question himself.
I would like to say something because of the fact that you keep trying to let me out on a PR bond and you want me to come back to court for sentencing, but you won't let me out to try to get my witnesses and gather the evidence that I need to be able to present it at trial. I haven't even went over this one. I haven't even went over any kind of defense with this woman. I am being prosecuted and persecuted by her and a prosecutor. And it's obvious. It's very obvious. It stands out. I haven't talked to this lady since March. And when I did, she came in there and coerced me into trying to keep her on my case.
All right, so Mr. Lester, that wasn't really responsive to the question that was asked. The question you're being asked
I don't know
right
nothing
now.
about that. I told her what it was then, and
Mr. Lester.
You keep trying to cut me off.
Well, that's because you won't let me create the record and do my job. So I'm
trying to do my job. You're not the one sitting in jail, sir.
All right, so Miss.
Your Honor, would you please mute my client? I don't want him to.
Record should reflect that. The record should reflect that Mr. Lester had. I'm sorry. So, Mr. Lester, the question I'm asking and that I need an answer to is you've heard the offer that I've indicated the prosecution has made to you to resolve the case. Do you or do you not want to?
No, I'm not, because they had no business arresting me, Your Honor. And I wasn't bothering anybody.
A simple no is fine. That's all I needed. All I needed was no.
We're talking to you like I'm a kid.
The answer is no. So we will.
Well, then quit acting like a kid.
Next week. I don't think there's anything else we need to address this morning. So
bond.
Lester,
I need a bond.
That you are done with court.
See what I'm saying?
Quit treating me like a kid. Well, then quit acting like a kid, you little butterbrain douche canoe. Oh my goodness gracious me. These dudes are way out there in La La Land, man. They see some crap and somebody tells them something when they're locked up, and then they just believe it. They don't care if it's true or not. Oh, look. There he is. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward. I gotta do something with him real quick. But so we're just gonna jump right into the next video. Now, yesterday there was a Team Skeptic video I wanted to show, and there was some trouble like with the audio issues with it or whatever, and I couldn't get it to play right. But it looks like now he posted a follow-up video to it. So I definitely want to show that because I'm fascinated by this story. This is this whole thing with this lady who, you know, with Lanka and all these other soft sets basically convinced her that money isn't real. So since she bought a house and the bank loaned her money, but since the money they loaned her isn't real, that means they never loaned her anything. That means she doesn't have to pay it back because they never gave her any real money in the first place. If they would have gave her a couple of gold bars, I guess then she'd owe them. I don't know. Anyway, that was where we left off. And so now here's the update from Team Skeptic. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today, we head back to Washington State to deal with a Karen who refuses to leave her residence after trying to defraud the bank and losing her house and car in the process. Now, this is a continuation from my last video, so if you haven't seen that, you may want to check it out first. It features a well-known Karen on this channel, Lanka Coloma, as she and her fellow softards tried unsuccessfully to stop the foreclosure of her friend's home. Now, at the end of that video, the new homeowner arrived at the residence to post a required notice and was met at the door by today's Karen, Spinda. So we have 3 parts to cover today. The first being a hearing that I only recently found out about, where she has her car repossessed by the same credit union that she used to finance her house. And the other 2 parts are covering her actual eviction hearing and her thoughts and opinions on her epic loss. So let's begin.
Do I have counsel for HAPO?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. Counsel, I'm prepared to go forward. Let me just make sure I got my notes in hand here real quick. If you just give me a second. Okay, I'm there. Thank you. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. First, I just want to clarify, I'm not sure what Mrs. Spinda is referring to in terms of a trust. This is a lawsuit that has been initiated against Mrs. Spinda. Mrs. Spinda purchased the 2018 Audi A6 January 29th, 2019. She executed a retail installment sale contract, and that contract was assigned to Hoppo Community Credit Union. Hoppo provided the financing contemporaneously with the purchase of the vehicle.
Counsel, if you just want to move forward, I'm sorry to interrupt you, counsel. If you just want to move forward, I'm prepared to go forward today. And I'll indicate to you, as I will indicate to Ms. Spinda, that you each have 5 minutes. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hoppo has perfected security interest in the vehicle. We're here today, and Hoppo's requesting that you grant the order that was presented, proposed order that awarding possession.
Thank you, Ms. Spinda. You may address the court.
Just a question. Have I unknowingly entered into any type of contract speaking with anyone here today?
No, you've knowingly entered into multiple contracts with that credit union. And in an effort to try to defraud them, you took their money, used their money to purchase goods for yourself, and then refused to pay that money back. So they're just stealing their things back before you steal them for good.
Ms. Spinda, I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to hear arguments regarding your position on a show cause for a replevin of a vehicle. So you may proceed. Go ahead.
Okay, this is the first time I've done this.
Sure.
So is this considered a civil or a criminal case?
Again, I cannot answer any legal questions. You're responding to the show cause.
Okay, just for the record that you're not answering that question. Thank you. And who is the alleged victim here?
Again, I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to your response to the show cause. You may proceed.
For the record, you did not answer my question. Thank you. I am a free woman of flesh and blood. My Honor, I ask for your status here today.
Once again, I'm not here to answer any questions. You may proceed.
For the record, you did not want to answer my question. Okay, my trust, when I say my trust, I'm talking about I trusted Hoppo with my trust, a promise that they would provide proof of consideration for the vehicle. I don't have just this issue going on with Hoppo. I have also an investigation going on with my home. And the FBI has been contacted, and there's been a claim that has started investigation on HAPO for fraud. It's fraud against my estate, against my trust, against this birth certificate, Kathy Jean Espinda. And I have a truth affidavit of truth here that I would like, if you would, someone could give this to the judge, that was served on June 12th I have an affidavit of truth and a proof of claim that I had properly served to HAPO Community Credit Union and Chris Torres, who is the Vice President of Asset Recovery. And I have given her this proof of claim truth affidavit on June 14th in a meeting that we had for me to look over the wet signatures of my contract. So she has this in possession. This has been legally served to her. And I am not done this investigation, but there is fraud going on with my case.
Yeah, no shit. Because you're the one that's committing fraud. When you went to the credit union to get that loan, you intentionally deceived them to secure those goods. And misrepresenting your intentions or providing false information are both acts of deceit and key elements of fraud.
And Samuel has proceeded to move forward on this lawsuit against this. And I tried to explain to him verbally on the phone the fraud, but all he said is, I don't believe you. He told me he didn't believe me. I tried to explain to him on the phone. He just said he didn't believe to me. He's protecting his pocket and he's protecting, of course, his client. But I have in my possession fraud from HAPO. And he has ordered, or he wants an order for the Benton County Sheriff to break and enter into my home to steal my car, where the proof of consideration is not, it's not legitimate. It's a copy of a copy of a copy. From a bank, at least I should get a bank certified copy, look at originals. But I have proof here. I have proof that HAPO is committing fraud. Now, it's to do with another case. It has to do with my house. The actual proof that I have is on my home. So I have not shared that with Samuel. I have, however, emailed it to Chris Torres, the Vice President of Asset Recovery. She received all of it with detailed notes on the fraud itself. I showed her the fraud itself. This is not a game. I'm not just trying to shirk my responsibilities. I come here with clean hands, and I'm telling you the truth. I don't want the Benton County Sheriff to break and enter into my home when I've committed, where's the injured party? There is no injured party here for them to force themselves into my home.
But it ain't really your car now, is it? I mean, you were still in possession of it when this hearing occurred, but legally speaking, it's the credit union's car, and you're keeping it from them, so they have every right to ask the sheriff to go on your property and retrieve it.
When there's fraud going on, and as I said, as serious as I am, I have also started a claim against Samuel Myler in federal court, and I have the case number for that as well, because he is trying to harm me and harm my family when there's fraud going on. If he won't back up, he's protecting his pocketbook. Now I'm looking at you in the eye and I'm telling you the truth. Okay, like I said, I have clean hands. I have the evidence. He asked me for it, and I told him to go ask Chris Torres. Chris Torres has all the evidence of the fraud. They know about it. They've got 21 days per maximum law to give me very specific information. And I think once you look at this, the questions I'm asking, you'll see how serious this is. So I'm asking that I'm motioning that this case be dismissed so that the investigation can continue on.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate your comment. Brief response.
Yes, Your Honor. With all due respect to Mrs. Finga, I only represent HAPO with regard to the vehicle and the debt associated with the vehicle. I don't represent HAPO with regard to her home and whatever's going on there. So I don't really have anything to say about that, and that's not at issue here today. Frankly, Your Honor, I think that there are a lot of things that Mrs. Spinda has claimed or raised that I can rebut or dispute, but none of it is really relevant to why we're here, and none of it is really before the court. So I would just ask that the court consider the application for replevin and grant the order that has been presented.
Thank you. Court is here today on the motion for replevin. Replevin is a special statutory proceeding to determine title to or right to possession of personal property. The prima facie element of a replevin claims are as follows. 1, ownership of the property. 2, the right to its possession. 3, a demand on the defendant for the surrender. 4, defendant's refusal to surrender the property. And 5, defendant's consequently wrongful detain of the property. The court did consider the arguments specifically by Ms. Spenda that was filed as a affidavit of truth that set forth her arguments with respect to the, I'm assuming it's an answer, with respect to the motion for replevin. Based on the evidence presented, arguments of the parties, and the affidavit of truth, the court will find that the plaintiff has proved by the preponderance of the evidence, more likely than not, that a replevin should be issued. Therefore, the court is awarding possession of the property of to. Please do not interrupt me. I'm going to find you in contempt, please.
We'd like to challenge jurisdiction, please.
2018. I'm going to sign the order, Miss Splenda. I'm going to find you in contempt if you interrupt me again, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm signing the order, and you may appeal my decision, but I've signed the order. I'm asking the bailiff to escort the defendant out before I find her in contempt, and I don't want to do that. That concludes the matter on this matter. Thank you so much. Please exit my courtroom.
All right, so that's the end of the first hearing. And if rumors are correct, then Cataspinda is still traveling home by foot. So now on to our second portion, which is her eviction hearing. And in my last video, I stated that according to Washington law, a new owner must wait 20 days after the foreclosure sale before filing for a writ of eviction from the court. Well, her 20 days are up and she ain't leaving. So this is that hearing.
I did have an opportunity to review all of the submissions in this matter, including Ms. Spinda's answer. So I will defer to you, Ms. Lindbergh. Thank you, Your Honor. And for the record, my client is present on the stage under the name Jared Fielding. This matter is on today for a show cause hearing. This property was subject to a trustee sale, with plaintiff purchasing the property and obtaining the deed on April 8th. And this property is located here in Benton County, so venue and jurisdiction are appropriate. The defendant has provided notice pursuant to RCW 61-24060, indicating the plaintiff was now the purchaser of said property, and that on the 20th day following the trustee sale, the plaintiff is entitled to possession. The defendant has failed to vacate the property. A unlawful detainer action was started by former counsel, and that was personally served upon the defendant on April 20th of 2024. Plaintiff has set this matter for a show cause hearing, and proper notice was provided to the defendant pursuant to the proof of service on record. Defendant has filed an answer to an unlawful detainer, as well as an answer to the show cause with a counterclaim attached to it. And RCW 5912 dictates that these are summary proceedings, and case law dictates that counterclaims cannot be considered. This court lacks subject matter jurisdiction to consider claims that are not related to the actual possession of this home.
Well, this is awkward. In almost every sovereign citizen court case I cover, they swear up and down that the court doesn't have subject matter jurisdiction. But the one time that I cover one of them filing a counterclaim, the court actually lacks subject matter jurisdiction.
And so we would ask that that not be considered today. The defendant has filed this counterclaim not in this matter, but as a new civil case. So moving forward today is not prejudicial from having those claims heard by a civil judicial officer outside of the summary proceedings today. So we will have those claims heard on a different docket. We are here today because my client has yet to gain possession of this property since purchasing it. He is losing money every single day that the defendant remains in the property. We have substantial attorney's fees here in the amount of $2,005.83. We have costs in the amount of $419.85. These damages were incurred prior to receiving a very lengthy response from the defendant, and the longer this matter goes, the more costs are incurred for my client. We're asking the court today to enter a writ of restitution with judgment, findings and judgment language, and also my client is reserving on any physical damage that may be caused in retaliation for this action, to pursue that at a future date. All right, thank you. Mrs. Spinda.
Yes, I am Kat Spinda. This is my land that I have a lodial title on. The defendant, Jared, he had not rebutted my affidavit. I had sent him a notice of liability. And at this time, I choose to remain silent other than the challenging of the jurisdiction, which I requested. We cannot presume or assume jurisdiction. It must be proven in writing. And so therefore, I'm asking for that today. Although I've been railroaded in this system, and there has been no justice in this system from the very beginning, and everything that I have put forward has been completely ignored. And so I just wanted to put all of that on there for the record. The counterclaim is to protect myself, my family, and my animals from harm because of trespass and fraud.
Geez, I didn't think you'd ever shut up, Karen. And if you truly want to protect yourself, your family, and your pets from the harms of trespass and fraud, then maybe you should stop trespassing in that man's house and stop committing fraud. Now, you want to try that right to remain silent thing again?
I choose at this point to remain silent, and except for the fact that jurisdiction needs to be proved. I am a living woman. I'm not a corporation that they are going after. And Oxeth Investments is a corporation. Only a corporation can go after a corporation. And I'm a living woman. And so therefore, the counterclaim is actually against Jared Fielding directly for harming me and my family and moving forward, even though he was provided all the proof and evidence beforehand, but he just ignored it. So I'm hoping today that I will not be ignored and that I motion that this case be dismissed without prejudice and allow my counterclaim to go through to prove the fraud so that we are not kicked out of our home.
See, that's like, okay, I bought a house and a car because the last one he showed is the car. I bought a house and a car. I got both loans from the same credit union, and I'm not going to pay for either of them. And then when they try to repossess my car and kick me out of the house for non-payment, I'm going to accuse them of committing fraud against me because money isn't real. So they never gave me anything because they gave me Federal Reserve notes, but that's not real. So that doesn't count. So they didn't do anything. So there's nothing for this sovereign citizen nonsense is insane. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, can we get a nice warm greeting for the one and only Minnie Hez? Say hi. How you doing this morning, boy?
I'm doing good.
All right. What do you think of these sovereign citizens?
Stupid.
That's right. So this is my boy. He's here. They're done with school, so he's going to be spending a lot more time with me going forward. His brother's in the other room, but he's still asleep right now. Yesterday was the last day of school. How was your last day of school, boy?
It sucks. It's honestly the worst.
No. I'm not cueing him. So wait a minute. Flower Power's here. What's up, Flower Power? Good to see you. Chris O'Connor's here. Hey, why don't you say hello to Flower Power?
Hi.
Say hi to Christopher O'Connor. Hi. Say hi to Highway Star. Yeah, there you go. Happy dance. All right. Yes, I love it. Tell us how you really feel, Highway Star said. Graham, all the way from the United Kingdom, says, howdy, Minnie Hez. Did Hez get... Oh, never... Yeah, we don't need to read that. Good morning to the Rash family. Good morning, Flower Power.
Yes, he did get the Vegemite.
Vegemite. Yeah, that's what it was, Vegemite. Texas Tim says, good morning, little Hez. Say good morning, Texas Tim. All right. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, the whole argument that this lady had from day one basically is, I don't have to pay back the loan because I'm sovereign and you don't have jurisdiction and you're a corporation anyway. If you take out a loan from a corporation, of course you have to pay it back to the corporation. And then the victim, the injured party, would be the corporation because they never got their money back, right?
What?
This lady bought a house, but she never paid for it. So now they said, technically, it isn't your house because you didn't pay. So now she's trying to sue them. And it's like, no, you didn't pay for it. You can't have something you didn't pay for. That's stealing.
That would be renting it, but not.
Well, she didn't pay her mortgage, which would be like the rent payments. Yeah. But she was buying it. She was renting, like you make payments to purchase it because it's too much money. You can't afford to pay it all at once.
They convinced her.
Well, she convinced them to give her the money, but then she won't pay it back.
Catch my drift?
Yeah. Anyway. Oh no, what?
He's back.
Who's back? Oh no, not this guy. I got oh no, even Voodoo's is scared of this guy. Oh no, I'm out of here. Oh. Hey, this guy's worse than that douche canal. That douche canal. That douche canal Blackheart Knight. Oh no.
Get out of my way. Need my space.
That's right. Oh no, what's his name again?
Billy. Why did you always change my name?
Oh, remember the other day I showed you the Bobs? The Bobs just said hello in the chat. Right there. Hello from the Bobs. Oh no, not what paper. Oh my goodness. I think News Now Voodoo just wet his pants when he saw the skull guy coming at him.
Get out of here. It's my show now.
Oh, it's his show now. Scully's show. Damn it. Why did this thing pop up on my screen?
From my screen.
Wait, I can't see to get rid of it. Hold on. What is that? Why is it popping up? I don't want that. No, seriously, what am I looking at? What is this? Why is that? Oh, it went away. Okay, good.
Get your face out of my screen.
Oh, that's right, Luna. And we have brought the tasings back, by the way. Just like his voice it doesn't sound right, but he's saying that his voice is hoarse. So
who's talking now?
Oh no, I don't know, man. Lunar Nights. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but when he looks at me, the audience can't see him. Just the back of his
I don't care.
I don't care.
The audience doesn't matter.
What? The audience is the most important part of the show.
No, the audience sucks.
Hey! All right, back to the video, guys. Ow! Oh, that was okay, I'm sorry. He's supposed to be the voice of the skull. The skull is saying bad things, not him. I get it. But still. All right, guys, here we go. Ow! I got to be able to see with my eyes.
I don't care.
I do. No, not that. Oh, I'd rather look at the skull than that thing. Yuck.
Because there is fraud. And so I leave it to you.
Damn, Karen, you remained silent twice as long this second time around. Now, I guess it's about time that we hear the judge's decision.
Well, I do, as an initial matter, find that the court does have jurisdiction over this matter. It has to do with possession of property located in Benton County, Washington. I also find that as it currently sits legally, is the plaintiff that has legal right to possession of the property. So
I would like to get jurisdiction in writing. You cannot presume it. I must be able to get that in writing, and I provided all the case law to prove that.
You've made your record. Thank you. And you do have the ability to request appeal or revision of my decision.
Well, shit. No car, no home, and less than no brain cells to get herself out of this mess. So after the hearing was over, she decided to add her commentary on why it's not her fault that she's now homeless.
So now that you've seen this and you saw that she ignored everything, and let me tell you, I put in all of my proof, exhibits A through P, my counterclaim, They don't, the counterclaim shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter if there's fraud going on. It shouldn't matter if they're stealing from the people, if there's crimes against humanity. Megan, you don't care. You know, sometimes I think I'm just too nice. I'm trying to be nice here. Okay. I'm trying to talk to people on a level that they would understand. But you know, these black robes, they don't work for us. And I bet you Megan doesn't even have an oath of office, just like Joseph Burrows doesn't have an oath of office. But we're going to do a request anyway. We're going to start really digging into these people who keep abetting in fraud. So we can add now Megan to the list of abetting in fraud. So that's the way I look at it. They all protect the banks and the corporations. Folks, this is an emergency. And so if you're wondering or thinking what's going on, what's going to happen to Kat and her family and her animals?
Nobody important is thinking that, Karen.
Well, the way it looks right now, they're just moving right along and they don't care whether there's fraud or not. In fact, they know. They know because I've already showed it to them. And she said she read.
They care very much if there's fraud involved. You're the one committing fraud, you idiot.
To all of it. So she saw all of my proof, the proof that the banks provided nothing, that I was frauded. I provided all of it, just like I showed all of you. But see, the truth doesn't matter in court. As we continue to march in the truth, this is what I want to share with you. The truth wins no matter what.
Oh, really? The truth always wins, does it? Well, the credit union won twice in this video. So what does that tell you about the taste of your sovereign citizen word salad?
No matter what happens, no matter what they do or what they think they're going to do, driving around in their helicopters and everything, driving by, you know, all the NPCs are closing in. But I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not going to sweat or worry, shed one tear. Ask me if I shed a tear. Nope, no tears. This is serious. This is very serious. What's happening in the courtrooms with me, with Trump, and all of the people that I know that are getting their cars stolen from, their children stolen from, their homes, their boats stolen from. We're going to have to start looking at some of this from maybe a different angle. And we now call upon the military to do their job and to step in.
As someone who has previously served in the military, I think I can speak for servicemen both past and present when I say we will be taking a hard pass on overthrowing the government, just so you can steal his house, Karen.
Because I have proven, and you can clearly see, that they do not work for us, that they're going to adjudicate against the people no matter what. It does not matter what the truth is. So let me know what you think. Put your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Miss Whitmire and her ruling, even though I have a lodial title, even though I am the owner or superior title holder of my land. And it will be my land forevermore until I pass it on to my family, or when I decide to transfer it to somebody else, because we can't own land. God is the one who created it, and he made it for us so that we could have wonderful, prosperous lives, enriching lives, but they're trying to steal it all away. And you can tell by all of the taxes, everything going up, you're seeing more police on the street. They're getting more narky. You're even seeing the malls now with mall cops, way more mall cops now than ever before. So it's even the toys at the mall that I is here, the Columbia Center Mall, all the toys, it used to be like a horse and a buggy and an elephant. Now it's a cop car and a helicopter and it's all of these response unit type of vehicles. Well, it's the programming. See, it went from this to that, and here we go. So anyways, I'm going to ask everyone here, if you have been following me, I really at this time need your support. And it doesn't matter how that support is, whether it's financial support, because I've been doing this for 3 years, pretty much on my own dime. I would really appreciate that.
And all the proceeds from those donations will be going to get Karen a new furniture set that feng shui's nicely with her new dumpster home.
This is going to come to a head because I'm exposing it. I don't know too many other people exposing it the way I am as far as showing you everything that's going on along the way. So if you could share this video, get the message out, however you can, to tell people that all debt is fraud, that the banks provide nothing, and yet we are all slaves. And you can see how all of the minions of the system start closing in because they that's how they get paid, and they have no problem doing that. So anyways, I just wanted to just give you the short update. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I have been working very hard. And I've got some people I'm helping right now.
Well, let's only hope that all those people that you're helping only exist inside of your head. And what exactly are you going to be helping them with? Fucking their life up too?
But we need to stick together. And if we could make our voices heard in any way possible, if you could show your support, and we need to start making some noise. Otherwise, these people and their plan, it may be with me now, but it might be you later when you can't afford your life anymore. And that's where we are right now. But I've talked to so many people who, even people who paid off their homes and they can't afford the property taxes. So it just all gets stolen. Yeah, that's not okay. So the truth wins no matter what. Even though these liars in the system, these administrators or so-called judges, or I guess commissioners in the system who just adjudicate, you go in there and yeah, you're pretty screwed. Now we pretty much knew that was going to happen. And again, I have been walking this walk all the way through because this is happening to people every day, all across the country, between 3,300 counties with 1 million foreclosures a year. And it's only going to get worse, and they're going to make us more dependent. So I'm hoping that somebody out there is watching this.
Oh, we're watching you voluntarily throw your life away and reporting on it so that others don't make the same mistakes as you do. You know, when you really think about it, you're serving as their crash test dummy, Karen. All right, so that's the end of the video. If you haven't seen the first one, then there'll be a link in the description. So if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.
All right. Round of applause for the one and only Team Skeptic, everybody.
White man.
Yes, he is. Yes, we love Team Skeptic. Oh my goodness gracious me.
I think so. I think the woman was the white one in that video.
Ah, shut up. Nobody cares what you think. He's on our side. I guess not. Ow. He don't like him either. He doesn't like anybody. Ow.
That's what you deserve.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, I got my skull cap, so I'm ready to go. Don't you know? What the heck? How does this thing work? Yeah, there you go. I am a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, I ain't got time for this right now. I'm so glad to see you people here. But yeah, this lady, like, the stupidity involved. And, like, so much of what, and this is the thing, and this goes back with all of them, right? All the way down the line, from the sovereign citizens, the Moors, the frauditors, everybody on the list. One of the things that makes it so different to argue, so difficult to argue with these potato brains is that they'll make arguments that you can agree with, like property taxes are too high, or the fee you have to pay to get a license plate renew is too high. Like, you want to argue those things with me? Let's go. We can have a discussion. Heck, I might even get behind you. But to say that they don't even exist and it's all a lie and it's all this because money isn't even a thing, it's like, so wait a minute, lady. If I could sit down and talk to her, I would ask her and say, did you physically grab a hammer and nails and build that house yourself? And the furniture that's in it, did you literally build that furniture yourself by hand? The clothes you're wearing, did you sew those clothes by hand? No, it came from somewhere. Well, the bank didn't give me anything. Where did the house come from? Did you just go like this and cast a magic spell to create it? It had to come from somewhere. Somebody had to get paid to build it. Somebody had to get paid to have it there on that property. It's not just magic. It didn't just appear and then you moved in and now the bank is trying to be evil and take it away from you. The bank never gave me anything. How about the house that you're in? It didn't just magically appear around you. I don't understand the mentality of these people. If you're not out there literally physically building your own home with taking hammers and nails and creating your own house, or you're building your own furniture or sewing your own clothes, then you're engaging in the money that you say doesn't exist. Well, let me tell you something. Here's what I want you to do, because this will fix all of my problems that I have in my life right now. Okay, just take 5,000. That's all I need. $5,000. Take 5,000 of those things that don't exist, that aren't real, and since they're not real, just send them to me. And believe me, I'll be fine. And you'll never hear from me again, lady. I'll go bother some other soft sit.
Just said there was a lie, and he does that. This woman is perfectly fine the way she is.
No, she's not. She's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong.
No, she's a sovereign citizen. She knows she's...
Lying.
I'm not lying. She is. She's committing fraud against the government and accusing them of being the ones that commit fraud. I gotta read what P. Barnes said. Frauditor follies. In her defense, she was given the house and cat because she wanted it. That's right. Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I forgot. That's true. If a bank loans you money because you want the money, then you don't have to pay it back because you wanted it. Methodist Dave is here. We're good to see you, buddy. How you doing? So the skull's on her side, huh?
I'm not on anyone's side.
Oh, you're just evil because you're a skull. I get it. How about you, buddy? How you doing today? Whose side are you on? You're on my side, right? We got an audience. We're live. Don't say something.
I'm on a funny side.
He's on the funny side. That's right. The side of humor. And that's where we go right here on the Hezokuai and Son show. I love my boy.
You too.
Thank you, buddy. So anyway, guys, let's see where we at. We still got some time left. You want to watch another video?
It's still a lie.
No, it's not a lie. You're a lie. You're a bunghole. You're a douche canoe.
Oh, and dish canoe.
Would you be mean to me too? I'm cute.
You could go.
Yay! Yay! I love you guys. I haven't seen you in a while. I love you. Bye.
I'll never hold a child.
Well, what the heck? You're not but not me. I'm the pimp. You're the simp. Ow! I've been eating all the shrimp. Ow!
Shrimp sucks.
Hey, stop talking like. Oh my dearie dear. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah. Graham's like the funny side. Hey, that's my side. Mini Hez, I like you. You're honest and you're a good kid. That's right. I'm on the side of comedy now. That's a good idea. That's right. Hey, Hez Jr., what's up? I'm from Middle Bay.
What's up? It's been going good.
Hey, as an answer to your question, the frauditors will just say, I'm not a corporation. The house is just there. Right, exactly. That's their logic. Yeah, illogical logic. That's why it drives me so nuts, because like my brain functions properly. So when I try to understand these people, it's like, pulling
But
my hair out.
your brain doesn't.
That's right. So what do you got any 9-year-old theories on this whole thing?
I think every single frauditor and sovereign citizen and every bad person, as a baby, they got dropped.
They all got dropped on their heads and they were baby. Oh, Erica's leaving. I didn't even know you were here. What's up? Great to see you, as always. All right. I didn't even know Erica was here and she's already leaving. All right. Well, goodbye. Great to see you, Erica, as always. So let's see. How about
One of your videos.
one of my videos? Everybody here already saw all of my stuff. They're sick and tired of that crap. Let's see. How about
what? Bill, one of those videos.
Yeah, one of these. All right. How about well, we already do this one.
George homicide.
We got a nice short one from Shane's Done Criminals. Another soft stick getting pulled over. So how about we show that one next, and then we'll probably wrap because I gotta go take care of these guys. All right.
That's not happening. Sir? That's not happening. Take your hands off of me. Step out for me. I'm not stepping out. I got a dog here, too. Call for backup, bro.
One thing about these sovereign citizens, they could really use a wake-up call and a reality check. Guy gets the next best thing. I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but I definitely understand.
On February 16th, 2024, an officer with the Martin County Sheriff's Office observed a vehicle run a red light. The suspect, later identified as a 36-year-old named David, quickly became uncooperative with the officer.
Hello, how are you? Good, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
What is the purpose for you pulling me over?
The purpose for me pulling you over is because you ran through that red light.
Oh, I did?
You did, yes, sir.
It wasn't yellow?
No, sir, it was solid red.
It was.
Yes. Do you have your license insurance?
No, actually, we're not going to do that, so...
You should probably do that.
Sorry?
I don't know how to explain this to you, but I don't need to give you any identification.
Okay, yes, you do. I'm requesting for your driver's license. Okay. So we're not doing this, okay? I'm requesting for your driver's license.
For what? What crime was committed?
Because I'm conducting a traffic enforcement.
What crime was committed, though?
You broke a traffic enforcement. I'm sorry?
So if you don't have a CDL, you can just blow through any red light you want to. CDL, commercial driver's license. That almost leads one to believe that there's also a personal driver's license. Weird.
Okay, step out for me.
I'm not stepping out of the vehicle.
Step out for me.
That's not happening. That's not happening.
Sir?
That's not happening. Take your hands off of me.
Step out for me.
I'm not stepping out. I got a dog here, too. Call for backup, bro.
Alright, step out.
I'm not getting out. You're not telling me what I'm doing.
Sir, we're not doing this.
No, you damn straight we're not.
We're not doing this.
Get your hands off of me.
Step
Get
out.
your hands off of me.
I'm telling you one more time. Step the
But
out.
who do you think
Step
you are?
out.
Don't do that with the dog here.
Okay, then don't do this.
Don't do it.
Don't do this.
Don't do it with the dog.
Step out.
Don't do it with the dog here.
Step out.
What are you doing? I have a dog
out of the car. Get the out of the car. Get the out of the car.
What are you doing?
Get out of the car.
Not so tough when a male officer shows up, are you? Think about those lady cops. They're still cops.
Get your hands on the ground.
God, I love it when the tough guys get the pink cuffs. It's great.
That's my dog. Yeah, I can know that. My 15 hour adult now, 17. Roll over here. Roll over to the other side. You made a big mistake, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't believe that. I can't believe you just punched me in the face. You're 100% right, I did. You pushed my hand off the freaking...
Stand up. Stand up.
Yeah, that dog's about to... Yeah. You want to try and get the dog back in the farm? Come over. Hey. Hey. Hold up. There.
Look at that tail wagging. That dog's just clowning. Look what you did, dumbass.
Come here. Come on. Load up. Load up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Load up. Load up.
Have a seat.
Let's see about this. Good. Good? Done now.
Went through a solid red light. He's like, I don't know why you stopped me. Explained to him why I stopped him. Asked him for his driver's license. He's like, I don't have to give you my driver's license. It's only for CDL. And then I told him to step out. He's not stepping out. Told him several times. He's still not stepping out. Went to lock his door. He's like,
That guy has the best cop mustache I've ever seen.
that's when I grabbed his hands.
Yeah, so then I reach in. I go try and open the door from the inside. He pushes my hands on. So he's stopping.
Problem. David,
Yeah.
listen to me.
I'm listening.
I am giving you one opportunity to take care of your dog. Who can we call to get that dog?
Let me tell you something.
Okay,
I come from Massachusetts.
that's fine.
I've been down here for 2 years.
Okay,
I'm living inside my car.
Not tonight, you ain't.
okay.
Okay? My girl and my baby live in another state, and I'm paying for their rent and all their other. Okay?
Okay.
So I do not have anyone that I can call right now offhand who can come get the dog.
Okay.
And actually, maybe I can call someone from work. I work at ABC over there.
Well, we're gonna call animal control. Okay.
Well, can I call someone from work then?
How fast can they get here?
They live down the street.
Down the street?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your phone in the car?
Yep. I think so.
Hold on a second.
Sergeant, you just need to get pictures of him. I guess when you get to the jail or whatever. What's his major malfunction? Why do you do all that? You just said he doesn't have a... Well, unfortunately, we're in Florida and that doesn't pass here, so I'm gonna write you a supplement for my use of force and stuff like that. Other than that, you should be good, right? We're calling animal control for the dog and then we're...
Yeah, if you don't mind.
That dog will hit me when I walk out.
That dog did not almost bite you. That dog's a sweetheart.
Hey, it's fine. We'll just call animal control. You have that axe right there. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he's got an axe in there?
Right there. Right by the passenger. Or a hammer, something.
Yeah.
Right there. Could be a hammer.
Nice. Good.
That's why I was like trying to grab his hand. I'm like, if he grabs that, we're done.
So I just saw one of our... Thank God he didn't grab that hammer. Yeah, he had two hammers and shot. He had a knife too in there. Yeah. He had his head blown off. So this guy started fighting with you? What's the deal with animal control? Because the dog's a little bit aggressive. Oh, no, I'm saying, are they like... They're 10-8, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can turn that off now. We're just waiting for their animal control and stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna read you your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the. Do you understand the rights I have read to you? Yes, no, maybe. Sir. No? Or do you not want to speak?
I don't answer any questions.
Okay. What you need?
David was charged with resisting arrest with violence and was issued citations for failing to stop at a steady red light, no proof of insurance, and failure to display registration. David's dog was turned over to Martin County Animal Control.
He had tools and stuff, so at least this one has a job, probably. The thing is, if you're 3,000 miles away from home, living out of your car, try not to get that car towed. Try to stay in the car. At least he's got a bed for the night. Be sure and like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll catch you on the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's amazing. These sovereign citizens always drive me nuts. And I always hate it when there's an animal or a child involved, because it's like, why you got to FAFO and play stupid games to win stupid prizes when your animal's there or when the kids are there? Why you got to put them through that? They're innocent. They had nothing to do with your stupidity. Anyway, guys, we're pretty much near the end of the show. We got about half an hour, but I got to take care of these guys. Him and his brother are here too. We got to take care of business. You want to say any last words to the peoples?
I love you all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell in this video, because no one rings the bell anymore, but we still want you to do it. And bye.
All right. Thank you all for joining us.
Wait,
Let me play the song. Hold on. All right. Yes. Thank you guys for joining us. You're the best fans in the world. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, yes. The week's almost over. Love you guys. The best fans in the world. Where's my song? There it is. And like I always say at the end of the day, oh, yeah. We're all shook up. Oh, crap. Wrong one. Sorry.
Chuck Norris once punched a man in the soul. Chuck Norris can drown a fish. Chuck Norris once had a heart attack. His heart lost. When Chuck Norris looks in a mirror, the mirror shatters. Because not even glass is dumb enough to get in between Chuck Norris and Chuck Norris. When Chuck Norris enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on, he turns the dark off. The only time Chuck Norris was ever wrong was when he thought he had made a mistake. Chuck Norris can tie his shoes with his feet. The quickest way to a man's heart is with Chuck Norris's fist. Chuck Norris is the only person that can punch a cyclops between the eye. Chuck Norris used to beat up his shadow because it was following the clothes. It now stands 15 feet behind him. There has never been a hurricane named Chuck because it would have destroyed everything. Outer space exists because it's afraid to be on the same planet with Chuck Norris. When Chuck Norris does a push-up, he's pushing the Earth down. Chuck Norris is the reason why Waldo is hiding. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is. Chuck Norris does not get frostbite. Chuck Norris bites frost. In Pamplona, Spain, the people may be running from the bulls, but the bulls are running from Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris spices up his steaks with pepper spray. The Great Wall of China was originally created to keep Chuck Norris out. It didn't work. Chuck Norris can get in a bucket and lift it up with himself in it. Most people have 23 pairs of chromosomes. Chuck Norris has 72. And they're all lethal. Chuck Norris is the only man to ever defeat a brick wall in a game of tennis. Chuck Norris doesn't shower, he only takes blood baths. Chuck Norris can divide by 0. The show Survivor had the original premise of putting people on an island with Chuck Norris. There were no survivors.